Hello everyone, what's up? This is Colton from Burnt Toast, and today is the official release of X and Y's Furious Fist. Today you see we've got 86 packs here to open online, and what we're going to do is just look over these cards, see what we get, what's good, and kind of go over the set. So here we go, opening our first pack. Alright, we got a Clefairy. Moonlight, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Gothita. Psybolt. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Hitmontop. Second attack, Heliocoptero. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. We got Scraggy. Torchic. Quick attack, 10 plus. Flip a coin, if heads its attack just 30 more. A Trampinch. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Claudizer. Let's see, Splash Cannon. This attack does 20 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. That's the same attack as Keldio's Secret Sword. We got Machamp. Alright, so this is fighting support. One big thing we're looking at. Each of your fighting Pokemon's attack do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So Machamp, this is one of our big fighting support cards that's come out. Machamp Crush does 80 during your opponent's next turn. Any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 40. That's actually not too bad. So, big beefy Pokemon. It's got 150 HP. It is a stage 2, but all around a good card. We get a Battle Reporter. This is probably my favorite card from the set because I see it being used for the next 3 years. We've got one more year left playing in, and I think this will take place of it. Draw cards until you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent. I think that's just all around a fantastic card. So we do have Battle Reporter, and that is the new, I see that being the new in over the next 3 years, and it's my favorite card from the set. And we have a Fighting Stadium. Okay, Fighting Stadium. The attacks of each fighting Pokemon in play do 20 more damage to the defending Pokemon EX. There is so much fighting support in this, just in this set. It is ridiculous. So that is the new Fighting Stadium with Machamp and this Fighting Stadium. Just imagine a Landorus EX. For 1 energy, it now can hit for 70 damage with both of these supporters. For 1 energy, and it does 32 a bench. That's just insane. Fighting is about to do very, very well. So, alright, we'll open our next pack. I'm not going to go over everything, just like the high points. The new Eevee with Energy Evolution is very cool. When you attach a basic energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, you may search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon that is the same type, that energy card, and put it onto this Pokemon. So basically, you attach an energy, like if I were to attach a grass energy, I can go search for Leafeon and put it on it. It's pretty awesome. You can just evolve very quickly, except it does count as evolving the Pokemon, so you can't do it all in the same turn you put Eevee down, or first turn. That's not allowed. But it is a very cool ability, which I very much like. We'll just see, we got a Golett, a Gothita, a Makuhita, I guess that's how you say it, and a Mindfu. We got a Hiranama. I'm not good with the names. We got Thick Fat. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from fire or water Pokemon is reduced by 30. And for 2 colorless and a fighting, Rocket Slap does 80. We got a Vibrava and another Fighting Stadium, along with Karina. This is another of the new trainers in the set. Search your deck for a fighting Pokemon and an item card. Reveal them and put it in your hand. This is just an overpowered Skyla for fighting. I mean, you get to grab a Pokemon and an item card. That's pretty insane. Fighting is getting so much support, it's ridiculous. And Super Scoop Up, flip a coin if heads, one of your Pokemon and all cards attached to it in your hand. So we do have that. Super Scoop Up's a new thing. Not new, it's been Scoop Up Cyclone, but now you flip for it. I guess this is one way that they're going to account for the all the A specs that will be gone next year. So we got one more year A specs, you guys, and then I guess it'll be all coin flips. Alright, so here we go. Cards aren't all showing up. We got Minim, Noibat, Pancham, Shelmet, Slackoth, Klotzer, Raichu. This Raichu is nothing like the the Flashfire one. It is, I think, terrible. Thundershock, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed for 30. Electaball, 2 electric, and the colorless does 80. I mean, nothing great. We do get Vibrava, Weepin' Bell, and Victory Bell. Wafting Scent. Once during every turn, you may discard a grass energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, your active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. I think that is super awesome. That can be... I think that's pretty cool. I think it'll do well. I think someone can build a deck around it. I think it's a pretty cool ability. And Spiral Drain does 60 healed 30 damage from this Pokemon. And I think that's all around. I mean, healing's cool. I think this will be a good card to have and build around. So, alright. Here we go. We got Clefairy, Cubchoo, Hitmontop, Mindfu, Poliwag, Shelmet, Thundurus. Alright, so the Thundurus, Landorus, and Tornadus cards have been reprinted. They're not EXs, but they are powerful basics. For one electric, one colorless, Raging Thunder Punch does 30 plus. If your active Pokemon has a tool card attached, it's just 30 more. So for 2 energy, it does 60, and Lightning Slam, that's if there's a tool card attached. Lightning Slam, 2 electric, and 1 colorless is 100. This Pokemon can't use Lightning Slam during your next turn. Not too bad. It is weak to fighting, which everything in this set is cycled around fighting. But that is the new Thundurus. It's holding a car, which I don't really understand. But it is a genie, so I guess it can do whatever it wants. This is the new Thundurus. We got Mindshoe, Maintenance. Alright. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck and then draw a card. This it's not too bad of a card. I'm sure it will see some play. I mean, if you're stuck in a situation and you need a different card, shuffle 2 and draw 1. Not too bad. But this does take up space where, I don't know, roller skates or bicycle could be, so I don't know. I don't know what to think of it yet. We do have Sparkling Robe. This is a new one. The Pokemon this card is attached to can't be affected by special conditions. So Hypnotoxic Laser is now, its play is reduced because of Sparkling Robe. Attacks that do poison. Yeah, Sparkling Robe. I mean, I know this card will see some play because so many people hate poison damage. Along with the other special conditions, but poison is the main one that everybody hates. So this is a new item card. Alright, so we got 82 packs left to go. We're going to try to speed things up. Just go over, we're kind of speed through it. Clefairy, Golett, Hitmontop, Minimum, Pulsey, Scraggy, Tornadus. Here's the Tornadus basic. For 2 colorless, push down does 20. You may have your active Pokemon switch, or your opponent's switch his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched. So it's a catcher. And for 3 colors, Twister Throw does 60 plus. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 60 more. So Battle Report or Twister, and then a Twister Throw. I mean, that does 120, so not too bad. Tornadus, that is the new one. He's not doing anything weird, but Thunderous was. Alright, Vibrava, Jaw Fossil. Okay, fossil cards. I have always thought that fossil Pokemon, how in the world could you play them? Because it is so difficult to get them out. You've got to look at the bottom 7 of your deck and reveal a Tyrant or whatever card the fossil finds. If not there, you can't even put it on your bench. I mean, that's difficult. But there is a supporter card that we'll go over in a minute that allows you to just put them straight on your bench. But this is Jaw Fossil. Fossil cards, I don't know. I never have been a fan. And then we get Sail Fossil. This does the same thing as the other one, except you're searching for Amaria. Like I said, not a huge fan of fossils. Alright, so we're going to open another pack. Got a Cubchoo, Electabuzz, Minim, Scorpy, Torchic, Trampinch, a Selgor. I actually used this in the pre-release raid for 1 energy. If this Pokemon is evolved from Shelmet during this turn, the attack does 40. I mean, so for 1 energy, it can do 60. Not terrible. After Image Strike, if any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn, flip a coin if heads, prevent that damage. And it does 40 damage itself, so, I mean, it's not terrible. It's something. We got the Raichu, Tyrantrum, 1 fighting, 2 colorless, Chew Up does 60 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached, this attack does 90 more damage. So for 3 energy, you can hit for 150. If your opponent's got special energy, which in today's game, there is a lot of special energy used. That's pretty cool. And then 2 fighting and 2 colorless, Giga Impact does 150. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. So, not a bad card. It is pretty cool. Alright, an Energy Switch has been reprinted. I personally love this this artwork. I think it's really cool. I very much like it. But Energy Switch, move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another. One of your Pokemon. Very big in dark decks. This is Energy Switch, and I like it. So, alright, down to 80 packs. Alright, don't see anything huge. I'm just going to look at Flygon. Flygon's got Rainbow Shower. Attach as many basic energy cards you like from your hand to this Pokemon in any way. That's kind of cool. Just something interesting. It's weak to Fairy, it's Dragon type, so I mean it's not, I don't know, it's an interesting attack at that. So that's the new Flygon, and we do have Full Heal has been reprinted. Remove all special conditions from your active Pokemon. We've looked at the rest of these cards, so alright. Hawlucha has Shining Spirit. Damage from this Pokemon's attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance. Now, I don't get why they did that, but I think the reason behind it is because of this attack. For 1 fighting, Flying Press does 60. If your opponent's active Pokemon isn't an EX, his attack does nothing. So basically, this card is meant to hit something that, like a Thunderous, that's weak to electric, just for weakness, for 1 energy. I mean, that's all it's really for, is what I see. But it doesn't even hit it for weakness because of its ability. So, I mean, for 1 energy, you can hit any EX for 60, but it doesn't get the weakness, because I think 1 energy for 120 is just kind of overpowered. So just 1 energy for 160. I guess that's the reason for the Shining Spirit. That's all I can guess. We got a Noibat and a Patrat, Pulsey. We do see Combuskin. The Blaziken that's in this set is kind of cool. Alright, Focus Sash. If the fighting Pokemon this card is attached to has full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, that Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10 instead. Then discard this card. Focus Sash is really cool. I personally like it. I think it's going to work well. I wish it was for all Pokemon, but because they're being very energy-esque in this set, it's only for fighting, like everything else. So Focus Sash is a new one. Poison can knock that Pokemon down the last 10 because that is between turns. You can splash damage it before, and then you don't have to worry about Focus Sash. It's pretty cool. It is a good card, but there are ways around it. And then Mountain Ring, prevent all damage done to benched Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. That's big for the new Seismitoad that came out, which we'll hopefully look at here in a minute. Alright, so all this we've seen. I got Karina and Super Scoop Up, so we're not going to take a big look at this one. Alright, so we've got Blaziken. Okay, so Clutch. For 2 colorless, the defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. It does 50 damage. But Burning Shot. It's 2 fire, 2 colorless. Discard 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you can choose any Pokemon they've got and do 50 damage. 150 damage to it. That's pretty awesome. I know a lot of people were really excited that that came out. I mean, you can basically choose anything to knock out. Well, nearly knock out. A Muscle Band would be 170, so if it said damage counters, Muscle Band wouldn't help, but it does say damage. So a Muscle Band should add 20 damage. I haven't quite used it yet or read the rules, but from my understanding, a Muscle Band will add to that. So that is good. Alright, so that's Blaziken and Strong Energy. Here it is. The card that every fighting lover has been waiting for. An energy that adds damage. This card can only be attached to fighting Pokemon. This card provides fighting energy only while this card is attached to a fighting Pokemon. The attacks of the fighting Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So let's think about it. We were talking about that Landorus earlier. Landorus EX. For 1 fighting energy, it does 30 and 32 bench Pokemon. Okay, instead of the fighting, we add a strong energy. So it's doing 50 and 30. You got your Machamp on the bench. It's doing 70 and 30. And you have the new Fighting Stadium, and it's going to do 90 and 30 for 1 energy. That is ridiculous. For 1 energy, it is cumulatively doing 120 damage. That is just, I think, insane. That's ridiculous. Alright, so here's the new Glaceon. It's got Blizzard 30 and 10 to each of your opponent's bench, and Ice Edge 60 plus. Flip a coin of heads, this does 30 more. So that's the new Glaceon. Alright, here we go. We got that Eevee again. Got Battle Reporter. New Leafeon. Soothing Scent does 30 for 1 grass. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. And Magical Leaf for 1 grass and 2 colorless. 50 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. And heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Pretty cool. I like it. So that's the new Leafeon. And again, we get our Tyrantrum. So, alright, 75 packs left to go. Alright, so we get the new Gothitelle. Teleport Room is pretty cool. Once during your turn, you may discard any stadium card in play. If you do, put a stadium card with a different name from your discard pile into play. Now, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if someone were to put down a Fighting Stadium, and I've got Gothitelle on the bench, I can get rid of it. If I don't have a Verbank City or a way to get to it, I can grab it out of my discard pile and put it into play, which I think is awesome. But for being able to do playing a stage 2 just to be able to do that, I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm not sure. It takes up deck space. I don't know. I might build a deck with it, but I'm not sure. So that's that. And here's the Fossil Researcher. Search your deck for up to 2 any combination of Amora or Tyrant and put them on your bench. So this is how you can get around using fossils. I think this is going to make the fossil evolutions more useful and more in play. So Fossil Researcher is a new one of our supporters. The rest of all this we've looked at. So next pack. Alright, we got... Okay, we're going to get to look at Electivire. Now, Electivire has 1 electric. It does Tag Team Spark. This deck does 20 plus 20 more for each unit attached to your Mag Mortar. We'll look at Mag Mortar in a little bit, but basically you have Mag Mortar on the bench with a lot of energy. For 1 energy, this can hit for up to, I mean, as much as you want, but Mag Mortar's attack takes 4 energy, so right there it'll do 100 if you've got that. And to a Veltal, that's a knockout. So that's pretty cool. 1 electric and 2 colors. Gigavolt. Flip a coin if heads, his attack does 30 more. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. So both heads and tails are very useful. Honestly, I think I'd rather have the paralysis, because then they can't attack or retreat next turn. But that is Electivire. That is the new, I guess, the tag team deck, the dynamic duos that will come out. And then we got our Bell. So, alright, next pack. We've got nothing real exciting. We do get another Focus Sash. Gorluck. React 1, Psychic 2 colorless. 60 plus if there's a stadium card in play. This attack does 60 more. Discard that stadium. So cumulatively it can do 120 for 3 energy. And then discard a stadium. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we haven't looked at Licky Tongue yet. Stage 1, 3 energy. Knock off discard a random card from your opponent's hand. It does 50. And Licky Chop for 4 energy is 60. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. That is Licky. So it's got 120 HP. Not terrible. Does require a lot of energy though. Alright. There's an EX. I was just about to say we haven't seen one. Heracross EX. Guard Press. 1 grass and 1 colorless. Does 40. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. And it has Giga Hammer, 3 grass and a colorless, does 80 plus. You may do 40 more damage. If so, this Pokemon does 22 itself. So that is the new Heracross EX. It's got 170 HP. Pretty cool. I mean, 3 energy can do 120 damage, which is very useful. I think that's cool. The rest of all this we've looked over, so I'm just going to move on. Try to speed things up. Here is Noivern. Echo Location. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. So basically it's the new Smooth Coat. Kind of cool. Boom Burst. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon. So, or 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So, I mean, that's kind of good. Not a whole lot. I'm just gonna rant for a second. What is up with this Machoke? Why is it so? What is up with this artwork? I mean, Machop is still. I mean, yeah, he's fighting, but he's cute. He's not bad looking. And what is wrong with this? This is just scary. He looks like a dinosaur. He's not a dinosaur. I mean, I don't understand. And, well, he's standing in a waterfall, I guess? Like, come on. Machoke doesn't even look like he came from this. I don't get it. I mean, Machamp doesn't look like it came from a choke. I don't understand. I don't like the artwork, but whatever. I don't get it. We get another Electivire, Karina, and this is the new training center. It's a new stadium. Each of your Stage 1 and Stage 2 in play gets plus 30 HP. Now that can be very useful. Use that with Pyroar, and you've now got 140 HP. It cannot now be one-shotted by a Mega Kangaskhan if they flip tails first. So that is useful. But I don't know. Training Center, I think, is all around going to be all right. I guess that also works for Megas, because technically they are a Stage 1, so Megas now can have more HP. Wonderful. We've looked at all this. There's the Magmar. It's quite terrible, actually. Wait, let me just see that Magmotor. We've looked at Hirama, and we got a Focus Sash, so alright. Next pack, Training Center. Alright, we get a full art Dragonite EX. Awesome. Bust In is one of the coolest abilities I've ever seen. Alright, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may move any number of basic energy attached to your Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you do, switch this Pokemon with your active. So basically, you accumulate a bunch of energy on the field, and you say, I'm going to bust in. I'm going to move this energy, or however much I want, to Dragonite and put him active. And then you can just Sonic. 3 colorless and an electric, or 3 grass and an electric, does 80 plus. You may discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, it does 40 more. So you just bust in out of nowhere and do 120 damage with all your energy attached just immediately. That's insane. Plus we got the beautiful full art. And I've always been a huge fan of Dragonite, so I'm very much excited for this card. I love it. I'm glad to now own one. So here we go. Next pack. We have seen all this. We do get another Karina. Very cool. Alright, moving on. Alright, Karina, we get full art. I'm actually going to pick one of those up today from a friend. But there it is, full art Karina. Search your deck for a fighting Pokemon and an item card, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So here's our full art trainer. We do get another fighting stadium and his foil and a sparkling robe. What a good pack all around. Alright, next one. Got a sparkling robe. See, the Machop looks okay. It looks good. It looks normal. It doesn't look like it's on steroids, and I don't know. It doesn't look bad. This one looks good, so I like the Machop artwork. Alright, we do get a Aurora's Ice Shield. If any damage is done to an opponent's attack to each of your water Pokemon that has water energy attacked, it is reduced by 20. You can stack this and basically prevent a whole lot of damage, which is awesome. I think Ice Shield's really cool. You are having to use, the easiest way is going to be using Fossil Researcher for that, but there is Aurora's. We're going to move on along. Open the next one, get another Battle Reporter. Alright, here's Beartic. Igloo Hold does 20, for 2 colorless, 20 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each cost in your opponent's retreat. So, to a Beartic, it's going to do 120 plus 4. I think that's kind of actually a really cool attack. I don't think there's been one that did more for the retreat cost of your opponent. But Beartic, 2 colorless, 20 plus, 20 more. So, pretty cool for each. And then Mountain Drop, 2 water, 2 colorless, 80. If there's a stadium card in play, this attack does 40 more. So, in today's very high stadium count meta, you can do 120. So, that is Beartic. I think we got another Battle Reporter. So, alright, moving along. Alright. In the same pack, I get to show you something cool. Heracross EX. Alright. Giga Power does 80 plus. We've gone over this. May do 40 more damage if you do 20 damage to itself. Awesome. Not a problem because I'll attach a Herbal Energy. This card can only be attached to grass Pokemon. This Pokemon provides grass energy while it is attached to grass Pokemon. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 30 damage from it. So I just did 20 to myself. No problem. I'll heal 30. No big deal. Also, another thing about this, if you attach this card to anything other than a grass Pokemon, discard it, so there's no point in attaching it. But this is the new Herbal Energy, which I'm excited for. I will be building a Mega Heracross deck. I'm excited for that. We got 2 Heracross already, so 62 more packs to go. We do get another Tornadus, and that's about it. Another maintenance. We've seen the rest of this. Alright, here's the Drapion. Venoshock, 1 darkness, does 20 plus if your active Pokemon is poisoned. This attack does 40 more. So with Dark's big use of Hypnotoxic Laser, it could do 60 for 1 energy. It is a stage 1. 2 darkness and 2 colorless. Venomous Fang does 80 and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. I think that's way too much energy for that. I don't think I'd use it, but you never know. And there's the Machoke that I hate so much. Alright, next pack. 60 left to go. We get nothing here except Fighting Stadium, so that's good. Focus Sash. Alright. Tool Retriever. Choose up to 2 Pokemon tool cards attached to your Pokemon and put them into your hand. Now the reason I see that they did this is because Tool Scrapper is gone and Megaphone is the only one left in play as of September 3rd. That gets rid of tools. Now Garbodor, sometimes you need to discard your own tool card or pick it up or whatever. And Tool Scrapper was the only way to do it. So now you've got to use Tool Retriever to do such a thing. It's a difficult way to do it. Instead of 2 and 1, you got to run 2 cards to do what Tool Retriever or Tool Scrapper could do. But this is Tool Retriever. It's a new item. I think we've gone over almost all the new items now. Alright, here we go. The new Hitmonchan looks pretty cool. Bullet Punch, 2 colorless, 20 plus, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 more for each heads. And Machcross, just 1 fighting, 2 colorless, does 60. Alright, here's the new Slacking, 150 HP. It has 3 colorless. Amnesia, does 50. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemons, attacks that Pokemon can't use its attacks during its next turn. Pretty cool. And how about we serve a plate of Knuckle Sandwich, 4 colorless, 120 damage, discard energy attached to this Pokemon. Pretty cool. That's the new Slacking. Slacking's always been real powerful, so. Alright, next pack. Again, nothing really. Moving on. Here we go. The new Landorus, which I'm excited for. Shout of Power. 1 fighting. Does 20 damage. Attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Now Strong Energy. And a Fighting Stadium. And I'm a champ. This now does 80 damage for one. That will one-shot a Thundurus EX. Which I'm going to hate because I run Plasma. And Landorus is going to wreck. This fighting stuff's going to wreck my Thundurus, which I don't like, but it is weak to water, so my Kyurem's going to one-shot the thing. Whatever. That's the new Landorus. Excited for that. Got a Battle Reporter, and that's about it. Good there. I don't think we've looked at the new Clefable yet, so we'll do that. Follow Me does switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's a catcher, Moonblast, a fairy, and colorless, does 30 during your opponent's next turn, and damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 30. Not too great, but we haven't gone over it yet, so that's the new Clefable. Alright, well, Look here, I've gotten a bunch of those EVs. I'm excited. Definitely going to build a deck there. Alright, moving right along. Get another Herbal Energy, which is exciting. Got another Electivire. We still haven't seen a Mag Motor yet, which is what I want to see soon, so I can go over that with you guys. Still, we've seen all these cards, so got 50 packs left to go. Moving right along. Alright, we're just getting a whole lot of nothing right now. There's another Machamp. They do get a reverse foil, so that's exciting. Gone over that card, it's good. And moving right along. Getting a whole lot of nothing exciting. 47 left. Get another Karina. Here we go. There's a Sylveon. 1 Fairy Energy, Curly Ribbon, move an energy attached to one of your opponent's active Pokemon to one of his or her bench, and it does 30. So Sylveon is pretty cool. I have no use doing that against fairies, but I mean Aromatisse. So 1 Fairy and 2 colorless. Echoed Voice does 50 during your opponent's next turn. So Pokemon's Echoed Voice does 50 more. Pretty cool. And that goes along with the new Eevee. Very well, exciting. Alright, the Dedenne. I'm so excited for this card, and it is just so cute. 70 HP. It is an electric type. Think about this, Yveltal. Think about it. Entrancement. Entrainment, whatever. 1 color, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Awesome. It's a call for family. Also, it is an Yveltal counter. 1 colorless. Energy Short does 20 times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you've got this super easy electric Pokemon. It takes 1 energy to just do so much damage. Alright, if fully powered Yveltal's got 3 energy on it. You come in with the Dedenne with 1 energy, you're going to do 120 damage to that. Muscle Band's going to do 160. I mean, that's just awesome. With a laser, you've now scored a knockout. So, I don't know. Dedenne's made me happy. Yveltal is one of my favorite cards to use, but I'm glad there's another counter for it, and that's Dedenne. Alright, going over most of this. We haven't seen Hypno yet. Hand control. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. You may choose a supporter you find there. If you do, your opponent plays that supporter card. However, you make the decisions for that card. So you decide what they do with it. Basically, it's kind of cool, very interesting. I think hand control will be fun to play with. We got a Hypno Blast, 3 Psychic, does 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, moving right along. Get another Focus Sash. Where are you, Magmotor? We want to talk about you. Nothing good here. Alright, just keep on going. Alright, get another Eevee. Cool, we got the Teleport Room, Gothitelle. Alright, this is Breloom. Alright, I've seen someone say that this is going to be the... I don't get what they were going with this, but this being the card that will never be knocked out. I disagree. What they're trying to say is with Focus Sash, you can Giga Drain and heal all the damage done to you. But that's not true, because Giga Drain for 2 colorless does 20 damage. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so you got a strong energy. It'll do 140. You can do a let's go Fighting Stadium. To an EX, you'll do now 60. I mean, 2 strong energies. Let's say 80. You have your sparkling or your Focus Sash attached. So you're gonna do 80 damage. You'll heal 80. It's only got 100 at HP. A laser is so easy to get around to that. I get what they're saying. You can heal a lot of damage. You can do damage, take damage, heal it, not get knocked out in one shot. But laser exists. You gotta think about that. Splash damage exists. I think there's many ways around a Breloom, but it's a cool thought. Very interesting, being able to heal so much damage from yourself. Oh, here we go. The Mega Heracross. The 1 EX I pulled at the pre-release. I was excited for it. I couldn't use it. Alright. Big Bang Horn. It's got for 2 grass and 1 colorless, 180 minus. This attack does 180 minus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. We've talked about Herbal Energy. Herbal Energy will allow you to heal damage from this Pokemon. It has 120 HP, so it's weak to fire. That stinks against Charizard. It's gonna die. But Big Bang Horn doing 180, and that'll knock out any EX. That's pretty awesome. You just got to keep it fully healed. Max potion. But that's gonna discard your energy. I don't know. I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to use it. I'm excited for the thought of it. I just think it's going to be sweet. I'm excited for Mega Heracross. Don't get much here. Keep going. 40 packs left. We're halfway through. Alright. A full art Fossil Researcher. I think this card looks much cooler than the regular one. Most full arts do. I'm excited for the full art trainers. I love them. Don't have a whole lot. But there we go. Full art Fossil Researcher. And the rest of this we've talked about. So, moving right along. Where the heck is this Magmotor I want to talk about? But Politoed. King's Song. Ignore all retreat colorless energy and attack cost of your Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath attacks. Kind of cool. Allows you for to help out your Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. Pretty cool. Just thinking, got distracted there. So, alright. Here we go. Here's the new Pangro. Pangro's looking really cool. Like he's ready to punch something. He's ready to clobber or hammer arm something here. Got 120 HP. 1 darkness, 1 colorless, 30 plus. You may discard an item card from your hand. If you do, stack does 40 more. That's cool. 1 darkness, 2 colors, hammer arm. Does 80, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. It is a stage 1. That's interesting. It's fun to play with. I think it'll be cool. Plus I like the artwork, so. Here we go. Alright, the new Jinx. So annoying at pre-release. I don't see it having a whole lot of play other than that, but once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may heal 10 damage from your active Pokemon. That was annoying to deal with. But Victory Kiss, it's only healing 10 damage, not doing a whole lot. You got 1 Psychic, 2 colorless. Hug does 30. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during the next turn. Not a great card, but pretty cool. Moving right along here. Alright, so nothing really. Alright, let's talk about Lickitung. Lickitung has Lunge. Does 50 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. I was stuck with this in a game. My opponent had, I don't exactly remember what it was. It was a psychic card that its first attack says all coin flips by your opponent next turn is tails. So literally I was stuck doing absolutely nothing for the whole game, which was annoying, but that is Lickitung. Here you get a bunch of nothing else. Alright, Klefki. Here we go. This is Klefki. It's got Secret Key ability. Each of your fairy Pokemon's resistance is now minus 40. That's awesome. Because Xerneas is, their resistance is darkness. And Yveltal is so strong. Darkness is just so strong. They're trying to weaken Darkness with Dark Patch being gone and a bunch of others. But I think Darkness will still rise above and do very well. I like Darkness and Plasma are my 2 favorite decks. But Klefki is pretty cool. It's got Secret Key, Fairy Lock, 1 Fairy, 1 colorless. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Very awesome. Very cool. That's it there. Alright, finally. Mag Mortar. Along with, I don't think we got one in this pack, Electivire. Alright, what it does. Flame charge, 1 fire, 30 damage. Search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon shuffle your deck afterwards. Awesome, nothing big. But it has Twin Burst. 1 fire, 3 colorless, does 80. If Electivire is on your bench, this attack does 80 more. So for 4 energy, you were doing 160 damage. Muscle Band, knock out any EX. That's if you have Electivire on your bench. That's awesome. You set this up the same way you set up a Charizard with a Blacksmith and just and a double colorless. I mean, that's just awesome. Then you have your 4 energy on there for Electivire's attack. I think that's super cool. I've run through the deck a few times. It's not super consistent, but it's fun to play with. I'm excited for that. Very cool. Nothing exciting here. Do you get a Victory Bell? Very cool. Opening some more. Just a bunch of repeat cards. We're mainly looking for the new EXs now to show off. I don't want to see a Seismitoad EX. I need one. Need to show it off. There's another Machamp. We've got 3 of them now. This is exciting. Come on, Seismitoad, where are you? Alright. Got 28 packs left. Here we go, Dowsy. Sinister Suggestion. Whenever your opponent flips a coin during his or her next turn, treat it as tails. So that was so annoying. And that matchup I was talking about earlier, but there we go. We've gotten so many of those EVs. I want to get a full art Battle Reporter. Battle Reporter is so exciting. We get another Karina. There's another Mag Mortar. We need 1 more of those to build a deck with around that. We get another Herbal Energy. Klotzer. Alright. 24 packs left. 24. Sounds like a lot, but not a whole lot when you've opened 60 already. I've gotten all these cards before. We've looked at them. So 22 left. Alright. So do get another Fighting Stadium and a Karina. Looking for that Seismitoad EX. I really need that. Alright, moving right along. Poliwhirl. So if you got that other, man, I'm terrible with names. That other card that allows you to not worry about colorless on your bench, you can Fishing Blow for free. 50 plus your active Pokemon already has damage counters on this attack, does 50 more. So you can consecutively do a free 100 damage. Pretty cool. 19 packs left. Alright. Scrafty. I don't think we've looked at this one yet. It's got 2 Darkness, Machine Gun, Headbutt, does 50 times, flip 3 coins, this attack does 50 times the number of heads. This Pokemon is now confused. So you confuse yourself, but you could possibly do 150 damage. Not too bad. Kind of cool. Alright. So there's our other Mag Mortar that we needed. We're now be able to build that deck. That's exciting. Keep on going. I'll have a lot of new decks. Deck videos up soon. Alright, Lucario EX. Here we go. Lucario EX. 1 fighting. Missile Jab does 30. Its attacks isn't affected by weakness or resistance. 2 fighting. Corkscrew Smash. You may draw cards till you have 6 cards in your hand. And it's got 60 on that damage. And Somersault Kick for 3 fighting does 100. Fighting Stadiums 120. Strong Energies 140. Got your Muscle Band 160. That's ridiculous. That's just crazy. And it's a beefy 180. It's weak to Psychic. New card. It has 3 attacks. 3. How cool is that? Options. Man, that's just awesome. I love this new Lucario. It's really cool. Excited to play with it. Got 15 more packs to go here. Alright. We've gone over most of this. I mean, I don't think there's anything really to go over here. Keep going. Get a foil Electivire. Very cool. Alright, where is Seismitoad? We want to talk about that card. Alright, there's another Blaziken with a Burning Shot. Very cool, very cool. I'm excited for that one. Keep on moving here. Got Tyrantrum. Battle Reporter now has 6 of those. 7 Focus Ash, that's cool. 10 packs, the last 10. What are we going to get here? Number 10. Got a Thunderous. Fighting Stadium. Come on. Another full art Fossil Researcher. That's fun. 2 more and we'll have a playset. We get another Dedenne. Love that card. Alright. How many of those Eevees we got? We got 15 of those Eevees. Fun. Exciting. Alright, keep on moving here. Not a ton. And we need that Seismitoad. Or a Mega Lucario. I mean, something else to talk about. Don't want to end it like this. Looked at all this. Alright, we haven't looked at Hitmonlee. Stretch Kick. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's super cool. It's fighting. It can get all the fighting support. Spiral Kick, 2 fightings. Does 30 damage. 90 HP. Super cool. Artwork. I mean, it's Stretch Kicking a Machamp. That's pretty cool. I wish it was the Machoke with the bad artwork. Kick that thing in the face. Don't like it. 5 packs. 5 more packs. What are we going to get? So exciting. Got another Flygon. What are we going to get in these last 4 packs? Okay. Got another Karina. That now brings us to 7. It's real exciting. Got a lot. Nothing really. 3 packs left. 3. Another Sparkling Robe. We're now at 8 of them. So much cards we're going to have to trade. Got 2 left. 2 left. What are we going to get? Come on. Where is Seismitoad? We want to look at Seismitoad. That's what I wanted. And last pack. We get another Lucario EX. So we end on a good note. We got another Lucario EX. We do get a Herbal Energy. Very exciting. Got Clefairy. Like the Buzz. Alright, that's it, you guys. This is... Wow. Alright, so that is the new stuff. We did not get to look at Seismitoad, but basically its first attack. Seismitoad's first attack. Let's think about this. For 2 colorless, it does... Alright, what does it do? 20 damage. I think it's either 20 or 30. But what its ability says is your opponent can't play item cards from their hand next turn. That's insane. That's awesome. You get them in a lock with that, and that's just sweet. The second attack, don't remember the name of it, but it's 1 water, 2 colorless, and it does 130 damage, and it does 30 damage to 2 of your bench Pokemon. Now with Mountain Ring, the new stadium, that gets rid of the damage on your bench. Pretty awesome. That's the new Seismitoad. I'm really excited for that one. We did get a bunch of new cards. I mean, our collection. And look at this. It's going to be looking quite full. Look at all this stuff that there's just not artwork for because there's so much of it's new. I mean, that's just exciting. So much new stuff. We got some full art trainers. I mean, I guess all my other stuff's not showing up. I don't get it. System overload. There's Mountain Ring like I was talking about. There's full art Karina. I mean, just exciting stuff too. Full art fossil researchers. Very fun, very cool. We got a lot of stuff. One thing I wanted to look at, how many landers did we get? Alright, landers. We got one of you. I'm going to need another one. Alright guys, well that's it. That is the new stuff. Very exciting. Thank you for watching. Play Pokemon. And I just want to thank all you guys who donated code cards to me. Got basically all these from the pre-release. I was able to show a good video, show off the set well, pull some good stuff, and I'll make great videos for you guys to watch. Again, I'm Colton from Burnt Toast, and thank you so much for watching. This is Furious Fist.